Hello friends, Jai Mata Di. How are you all doing these days? Happy Sunday to all of you, and let me tell you today some things about the green plants and trees which add an element of beauty to our homes and also contribute to the fresh oxygen and cleans the air. In Vastu we find the plants very important for materialistic things in our life. However, an effort needs to be put into choosing the right sort of plants. If they don't comply with the principles of Vastu and are placed in the wrong direction, it could have an adverse impact on the inhabitants of the house. According to Vastu Shastra, plants which are thorny, plants which are milking, they should be avoided as they are inauspicious. Some plants and trees are prohibited in living due to their interrelation with science and mythology. Peepal tree, or the sacred fig as we say, which is called, the botanical name is Ficus religiosa, and banyan tree are considered sacred, but they must be placed outside the home. They must be placed in some temple or empty land and worshipped. Some specific plants which are considered auspicious for homes must be planted with Vastu compliant direction to get the maximum benefit. It has been seen that sometimes we put the trees in the wrong direction and we have to suffer the negative benefits of the same. Plants and trees too play a pivotal role in making our surroundings more positive for us because they have a direct relation with human life. Whatever the plant emits in the form of gas has been inhaled by humans. Some plants and trees emit negative vibes and harmful gases which pollute our environment, thus making it unsafe for us. Nature does affect us in every way, so it is good to draw benefits. We must plant specific trees in our homes. I'll tell you some basic pointers like the holy basil plant. Everybody is aware of that. Holy basil or Tulsi plant, as we say, the botanical name Ocimum sanctum, is a plant which is highly revered and auspicious. It must be kept in the north, east, or the northeast direction of the house. Women undergoing menstrual cycle should stay away from the basil plant as they emit negative energy which is adverse for basil. If your basil tree goes on dying again and again, it's better to change the soil or put it in the right direction. Still, if it dies again and again, then it's safe for you, and you must feel that some negative energy has been encircling your home which has died. So you must replace the plant immediately and a fresh basil. Now, next plant which is considered very lucky for homes is the lucky bamboo plant. These days it has been in fashion since last some years, and lucky bamboo or the Dracena brownie is an indicator of luck and peace. It brings fame and wealth. Remember that this is not the common bamboo plant. Bambusa vulgaris, the one with the tall one which we consider as the bamboo plant, it is not the same. However, the dwarf potted plant, that is a bonsai, should be avoided as it goes against the nature. Yellow colored bark should be preferred over the dark colored ones. The third plant which is most important for our home, and it is a very common one, is the money plant. Anywhere you just go and you ask money plant, paise deta hai, that means it gives lots of money. Money plant or the epiprimum aureum should be placed in either the north or the east direction. If you want to go for the money matters, just plant it the southeast, that is the Agni corner of the house. It is considered very lucky, and there is a belief that money plant leads to the growth in the wealth as well as income, but it should always be noticed that the plant should go in a upward direction. It should not be let flow on the ground. So next time you plant a money plant, always be careful that you plant it in the correct direction, and the plant should always rise upwards. The next plants which you can keep at home if you've got lots of space is the coconut and the ashoka tree. Coconut and ashoka tree should be placed in the garden courtyard of the house. It is believed that the ashoka tree helps remove sufferings and grief and brings joy to the house. Ashoka is a Sanskrit word meaning without grief and that which gives no grief. Banana tree should be placed in the northeast direction of the house. It is considered too wonderful, especially if you have a girl to get married or a boy who should get married in the house. It is really beautiful for them. It signifies good health, mental peace, and it is considered very sacred and is even worshipped. Usually Thursdays are the days when we worship Lord Vishnu, then we worship banyan tree with little bit of milk and sweetened milk and water and little bit of gur and chana, that is jaggery and roasted peas. On Thursdays, people worship banana tree along with praying to Lord Vishnu. Next tree, which is very very important, is the neem tree. The presence of neem tree in a house generates positivity, and neem also has medicinal properties. It is considered auspicious as per Vastu. Neem tree should be placed in the northwest corner of the house. Air flowing from it should pass through the windows of master bedroom, which is beneficial health wise. There are some flowers which you can always place in your home, like the peonies. Peonies are beautiful, colorful flowers. It stands for the spring season as well as optimism. It is altogether rich, attractive, and delicate in nature. Due to these qualities, it is a symbol of feminism and also used as metaphor for female beauty and reproduction. It is red in color because the color is associated with religious and divine rituals in India and is considered a very, very auspicious flower. People who wish to find their true love should plant peonies in the southwest region of their garden or decorate the southwest region of their home with peonies. It helps to attract meaningful relationships. It is one of the most executive flowers. The peony is a symbol for peace, nobility, and value. If you don't get peonies, you can always use hibiscus and begonia, which can be used as a substitute. You can place chrysanthemum, which radiates happiness, brightness, and optimism. This flower stands as a symbol for all these three qualities. Excellent when presented as a gift to someone. The chrysanthemum signifies a life of ease. Buddhists are fond of using this flower as offerings on altars. Symbolic of powerful positive energy, this flower is an attractant of good luck in the home. The chrysanthemum is best placed in the living room of the house, but it should be avoided in the bedroom. Many other plants, Sytrus plants, especially also known as the Buddha's hand, the finger-shaped citron symbolizes luck and happiness. It is known as Buddha's hands because the upturned petals of the citron are reminiscent of the upturned fingers of the Buddha's meditative position. You can put a dwarf jade plant. I have always considered is the best money plant. The money plant which you consider as money plant is not the actual money plant, but this jade plant is a plant which brings good luck, favor, positivity, lots of money and wealth to the house. It is considered lucky because it has 5 leaves, symbolic of 5 elements of nature, Panch Mahabhuta. It can be placed in the north or eastern directions. This is the best placed if you just enter your home and place it on the right side of your main door. You can bring in hydrangea plant, daffodils, lilies. They are considered, lilies are also appropriate flowers to present during weddings as they are symbolic of union, partnership and long-lasting relationships. Orchids are good for home. Orchids you can place at home. Lotus is a mark of health as well as wealth and enlightenment. The lotus stands for exclusiveness, morality, strength and above all purity. It gives maximum impact if placed at the entrance of the house. It is equally good if placed in the house as well. The lotus is associated with Mata Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, as well as Lord Buddha. Therefore, it is believed that with the presence of lotus flower in your home, it will help attract enlightenment as well as wealth. Buddhists all over the world recognize the lotus as signifying the holy seat of Buddha. To the Chinese, it symbolizes ultimate purity and perfection because it rises untainted and beautiful and sacred from the mud. Every part of the plant, from the roots to petals, can be put to good use and has medicinal properties. As such, the plant as a whole conveys deep significance. Kind of plants that are suitable to grow in a kitchen garden, then mint, green chili and coriander plants can come under this category. These small plants have health benefits and are useful as Vastu standards also. Some other auspicious trees and plants are anar, that is pomegranate, dalchini, that is cinnamon, rose, punag, nag champa, kesar, bakul, champa and parijat. Chameli is also good for home. Thorny plants like babul, kikar, they bring disharmony and create disputes in the house, so they should not be planted. It is believed that evil spirits dwell in the tamarind or the imli plant and myrtle tree. Therefore, care should be taken to avoid building a house where such trees are present. Big or tall plants planted in the east and northeast direction emanate negative energy, so it should be avoided. Cotton plant or the silky cotton plant, that is kapok, and palmyra tree, that is Borassus flabellifer, commonly known as dog palm, palmyra palm, are also considered to be inauspicious. Never keep dead or dying plants at home. Even dry flowers are considered to bring bad luck. Avoid planting trees in extreme front and center of your house, as they should not obstruct the entrance. Do not grow big plants at the main entrance door, which can obstruct the flow of energy. Do not place any plant or pot inside the northeast corner of the house except the Tulsi plant or the holy Basil. Huge trees, if you want to plant them, it should be planted in the south or the west portion of your house. They must be grown in the house where they get enough sunlight without blocking it for the inmates. Small plants and trees are better grown in east or north, but avoid the northeast direction for planting any kind of tree. Creepers are good to be installed at the entrance of the house or exteriors, but ensure they are not raised above the compound wall. Fruit-bearing trees like mango, jamun, kela, that is banana, milk-bearing trees like mahua, peepal, vaat, and thorny plants like babul, ber are prohibited to be planted indoors or within the house walls. Avoid all kind of bonsai plants as they are symbolic of stunted growths. So I think this video should be quite helpful for you. You must share it with all your friends, family, parents and sisters and brothers. Have any questions, please ask me below the video, or you can just write to me at brajnari@gmail.com. Keep yourself subscribed so that we all can keep connected through the upcoming videos. Take care friends. Love you all. Jai Mata Di and Bam Bam Bholenath Ki.